My name is Anisa Hans. I am from Glendora, California. A couple days before Thanksgiving in 2021, I experienced my very first dizzy spell when bending over to pick something up at the grocery store. And from there, I experienced what I call my total body shutdown. I thought I was having a stroke. I was having a lot of numbness, and I had a lot of dizziness. Then my eyes stopped working together, my depth perception changed. I had a lot of neurological problems. My fight or flight response was out of control. I got debilitating anxiety out of nowhere. Digestion problems, my body was overcome with a case of candida. Migraines all the time. Before coming to Atlas, I, of course, first went to my Western doctor. The Western doctor diagnosed me with vertigo and told me to look up how to do some maneuvers on the internet and gave a prescription for nausea. So I tried those a lot, nothing helped. I also went to a general chiropractor who did 2 adjustments on me without taking any x-rays, and those adjustments were so harsh that it really messed me up. I was nauseous all the time, and I had to reteach myself how to walk. After almost 4 months of feeling bad and constantly researching what was going on, I found a dizzy and vertigo specialist in downtown Los Angeles. When I told my whole extended story to this audiologist at the Dizzy and Vertigo Institute, she said, "I think your problem is cervical, and I want you to go to a NUCCA Chiropractor." And I had never heard of that, but she did a quick search based on where I lived, and she said, "Contact Dr. Murray at Atlas Brain and Spine in Upland." And I think that that's the problem. Go get these highly specialized x-rays. So at that point is when I called Atlas, and they were so confident that they were going to be able to help me. They weren't mystified, they weren't questioning anything. I knew I was in the right place. I made my very first appointment, I got my x-rays, and sure enough, my atlas was to the left by 3 degrees, and I had a severe head tilt going the other direction by almost 8 degrees. So to see on film what is causing all of the problems that took you from being a highly functioning, busy person to debilitated was mind-blowing. The first correction, I didn't really notice very much. I was very careful to do everything that the doctor said, which was, no lifting, no heavy movements. I made sure to incorporate a lot of rest and a lot of walks. And the first week after I got my first correction, I was still holding. After that was when I needed some more adjustments. And in those adjustments, I could feel right away if my atlas had moved and it was uncomfortable. And as soon as I would get my adjustment, I would laugh a lot. It was like the oxygen was flowing back to my brain, and I felt really lighthearted, almost like a high. So that would be like the most noticeable. You're like, suddenly I feel so good. Everything restored in those first 6 months of treatment. The anxiety went away, the fight or flight, the eyes not working together, the vertigo, everything just slowly started to fix itself in a way that was not obvious. Just all of a sudden you realized, hey, I worked 6 hours today, and last week I wasn't able to do that. So now I am like a NUCCA prophet. I tell everybody about it, friends, family, neighbors, my mechanic, the checkout guy at Trader Joe's. I will tell anybody that listens, because on top of fixing my total body shutdown, we're fixing other things that I may not have even known were going wrong in my body, because having the atlas in place helps your body operate optimally. I don't take any prescriptions. I'm not on any medications. I have a very holistic personality. So Atlas treatment was totally in line with my lifestyle. There is no medication. It's a slow, let your body do the work. It was just a perfect fit for me, and I encourage everybody to go and get your Atlas checked. My name is Anisa. Thank you, Atlas Brain and Spine, for helping me.